Alright, this is a box for Hanafuda cards, and these right here are Hanafuda cards. Hanafuda cards, or just Hanafuda, is Japanese playing cards. Hanafuda means flower cards, or flower card. And so when you buy a deck of Hanafuda, you'll get in a box, probably like this. Get some instructions in Japanese most likely, and you'll get 48 Hanafuda cards, including 1 or 2 blank ones here. And this is an example of a card. They're pretty thick. They're like card stock. You can't like shuffle these like you could other cards. You bend them up and they would be useless. But yeah. So there are, like I said, 48 cards, and there are 12 suits, and 12 suits represent each month in the year. So right over here we have January, and these 4 cards right here represent January. So you got these 2 plain cards, and then one with a ribbon, and then one with a crane. And these are what make up the month of January for that suit. There's no numbers or anything on them other than the picture. How you recognize them is the flower. Right here you see these like cactus looking plant, which are actually supposed to be pine. And they're in all the pictures. So here's another example, and this is August. You got 2 playing cards, one with some birds, and the moon. And here is the flower, in this case, is Chinese grass. So over here we have some mixed up cards, and you can see like these 2 match. These 2 right here match. These 2 right here match. And here's another one that matches that. And also another one. And those are maple leaves. So those 4 right there make up October. So you can play a number of games with Hanafuda. Go Stop, I believe, is one in Japan. In Korea, and some other Japanese games. Also, there's a Hawaiian game, a version of the game I'm going to show you. I'm going to be showing you how to play Koi Koi. And there are different variants of Koi Koi, like I said, the Hawaiian style play. But I'm going to show you how to play pretty much the basic Japanese version of Koi Koi. And as far as shuffling these, what I would do is just take the cards and make piles, and then like of maybe 4, and then just add a card to it, and just mix them up. Just be careful not to bend them, because if you bend them, you'll mess them up pretty good. Alright, well, I'll come back with how to play Koi Koi, and should be pretty fun. After you shuffle the cards, the dealer's going to deal out 2 to your opponent, to the opponent, 2 to the face up to the community cards, and then 2 to yourself. Your cards and your opponent cards would be face down, but the communities would be face up. And you continue to do this to your opponent, community, and yourself until all players have 8, including the community cards will have 8. Some people do it 4 at a time, or even just do all 8 at a time. But either way, you want to do it so you end up with 8 for your opponent, yourself, and the community. Alright, so I'm the dealer. So we'll go look at my cards, alright. And got a pretty good mix. And what we're trying to do is find a match in our cards to the community cards. And I think I see one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this card right here. Oh wait, no, not that one. I want this one. So we're going to take this card, which The flower on it is a peony, and so is this one. So I would place on top, or you can place it simply in front of your cards. You would have these face down, but I prefer to place them on top. Alright, so you go do that, and then you go draw from the deck, and you go see what this card is. Alright, Maple Leaf. Now, what you go do is, this card you just drew, you go try to make a match with another card that you haven't already made a match with. And if there's a match, you go make it, and you get those cards as well to your card pile for points. Now, there is no other Maple Leaf on here, so you just place that off to the side and then take the cards you made a match for. Now, if you're unable to make a match from the beginning of your turn, you would simply just take any of your cards and then place it off to the community, and then draw a card and try to make a match as you normally would. Now, the cards I just got, so these are the cards I've won. So, this was my card, I won this, and I got this card. Now, I'm just going to jump ahead, and let's say I already had these two cards right here. The purpose of the game, how you get points, is to make certain sets. So, these right here, the pig, the deer, and the butterflies, make what's called a yaku. A yaku is a special hand, which is how you get points. Some other yakus are if you have like all the cards in 1 month, like all of January. Now, let's say I make a yaku. So this is worth 5 points. I can do one of two things. I can say, I can end the game, just stop the game, and any cards, any sets, yakus I have that are worth points, I get those points. Or I can koi and allow the game to continue. But here's the catch. Now, these cards are placed off to the side. I don't play with them, and these are worth 5 points. But if I koi and continue play, and my opponent gets a yaku, he can choose to end the game. Now, if he ends the game, he will get points for any yakus he has. But the yakus I made so far will be worthless, and I will get no points for them. So if I were to get this and end the game right now, I'd be guaranteed 5 points. If I were to koi, I might get more points and be able to stop it when I make another yaku. Or my opponent may be able to make a yaku, end the game, and basically keep me from making any points. So that being said, so let's go through another turn. I already let my opponent go again. Alright, looking for a match, and actually this match is right here. So, right there. Flip a card over. Look for a match. There is no match, so I would place it there, and take the cards I did, and take the cards I did make a match for. And these cards would go in a pile off to the side where I'm trying to, during my opponent's turn, configure them to make a yaku. And I'll have points for what yakus are worth what, and that's pretty much how you play the game of koi with Hanafuda. Thank you.